Hey T-Bags, how's it going? Civic 77 coming at you today. And I got a wee bit of a different video for y'all today. I had a humbling experience today. It's about the best way I can describe it. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to have a little toast. And just to let y'all know, I love my good stuff sometimes. And I'm not a big fan of drinking rum, but I'm all out of whiskey right now, so having a shot of rum, actually a double shot. And this is for those less fortunate than myself, and less fortunate than anybody who is fortunate. There we go. Now, good stuff. Experience I had today was kind of cool, but like I said, it's humbling. I did a liquidation of my knife collection today. Went through all 300 plus of my blades, and actually gave away just a little over 50 of them. You heard me, gave them away. I gave some to a buddy of mine who lives a couple of doors down from me, because I know he appreciates, like me, he appreciates edged weapons of all sorts. Even though I do think my brother from another mother might have a tendency to be a little bit more excited about them than I am. He still appreciates them. I think I gave him somewhere around a dozen or so blades, maybe a little bit more. I didn't count, didn't care. I just knew he appreciated them, and he did. But I had others that I was just going to throw away, because these are blades that I've used for parts. They don't lock very well. They sucked. And I do mean they sucked. And I want to have another shot. And as I was making my way to my dumpster, an elderly, and I do believe he was homeless, and I knew he was elderly because he had to be at least in his mid-50s. A man who was really didn't have much, if anything. And he saw, you know, the shiny stuff sticking, you know, out of the box, and he's like, "What you doing with those?" And I'm like, "I'm throwing them away." He's like, "Do you mind if I have them?" He's like, "I could possibly fix them up and sell them and make some money off of them." And I'm like, "For reals? Sure, here you go. No problem. I'm just going to chunk them out." You know, they're old knives. Like I said, knives I've used for parts. And if this dude could, you know, do something with them and make himself a little cash, maybe buy himself a hot meal, maybe buy himself another bottle, whatever. It doesn't matter what he does with the money. It's his money. He can do what he wants with it. You know, at least he's trying to do something to earn it. You know what I'm saying? And when I said yeah, the man was extremely grateful. So grateful he started crying. And I told him to hold up. I was like, "I'll be right back." I came inside and I grabbed one of my Smith & Wesson pocket knives, one of my little cutting horses. It's not the best knife in the world, but it's a good knife. And I went back outside, and he's still out there, still tears almost streaming down his face. And I gave him the Smith & Wesson. I'm like, here, this knife, there's nothing wrong with it. It has a perfect edge on it. Here you go. It's like, this knife, it helped me out of a jam once. And not even a jam when my life was in danger. It helped me out. I had to cut the wheel well off the inside of somebody's car, and to help them remove a tire during a thunderstorm. Actually, it's downpouring rain, and that was the only knife I had on me. Did the job, and it's like, cool. I just threw it in with the collection, and there it's set. And after I gave that knife to that man, he literally started crying, thanking me. I'm like, dude, it's not a problem. Pretty please conduct yourself, because I'm feeling weirded. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all do. For those of y'all who don't know what weirded means, it means I was flipping the fuck out on the inside. Like, dude, stop. Do not make me hit you, because I don't know how else to respond to this situation. But he thanked me, crying, almost weeping in tears. And he just got me to thinking. Like, I actually called myself a fucking diva because of tripping out over stupid little shit. I think that maybe if y'all watch this and can learn from it, maybe people can start treating people better. Life is way too fucking short to sit there and be a douche for the rest of your life. First impressions are always the ones that stick. Remember that. First impressions are the lasting impression. So, T-Bags, pass this story along to your fellow man and realize that when you think your day is bad, or when you think life is bad, there's always somebody out there who has it much, much worse than you. So be good to your fellow man. Be good to each other. And if you see a good deed that you could be done, that you could do, that could be done, do it. No matter what the consequences might be, do it. Because it's worth it. Other people might not see it, but you'll see it. Make you a better person about it. And man, I'm still mind fucked over that whole situation. That cat was pretty cool. And I know I'll never see him again in life. But to know the fact that I gave him somewhat of a fighting chance, like I said, it's humbling. It really is. Alright. That's it, y'all. That's all I got to say. I'll just holler at y'all later. Peace out.